Hello guys, this is Pep from Pep back at it again. Just a quick video today to show you the deck list that I used to finish the event of Duelist Kingdom in just, I could say a day. I just started to play yesterday evening, and now that is afternoon, now that I'm recording of the day after. I already finished it. As you can see right there, I have all the points for the rewards. I've collected everything. So with this deck, as you see right here, now we're gonna see it more in depth. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. As you can see, of course, I'm talking about battle ancient gear. So if you have these cards and you actually bother finishing and collecting all the rewards from this current event, I'll definitely go with this. It's just a really easy deck to use. You have just a standard combo, you finish duels fast. I'm not gonna say that this deck's gonna give you 100% win rate. Of course, you're gonna lose sometimes, but when you win, you do it fast, and that's what you want to do for this event. So of course, the skill is Battle Ancient Gear. This allows us for 2 times during the duel to normal summon an Ancient Gear Golem on an Ancient Gear Golem ultimate pound with no tribute, so that's pretty nice. But all comes around, of course, the easy combo. You want to summon your ultimate pound or your normal Ancient Gear Golem, preferably your ultimate pound, because if your opponent has a monster, it can attack up to 3 times, and you want to combine it with 2 cards: the Ancient Gear Fortress that makes him actually untargetable for the turn it is summoned, and the Concentrating Current, so that you have a beast of 6k attack is actually unstoppable. Also, yesterday was even easier for me, because we had the for the event, we know that we have a boost for monster with a particular attribute, and yesterday was Earth time. We had 600 boost, so this little boy right here had 3600 attack from to start from, so it was pretty nice. And the usual combo is that, of course, if you have the card, you want to go for lethal, and most of the times, unless your opponent has a Kydroid or an Entrap, you're good, because for the back rows there's no problem if you have the Fortress, because the guy becomes untargetable. The only issue is if you go first. Of course, if you go first, we have a tactic to rely on, and this tactic is basically you want to summon your Howitzer, and you have basically 6 cards to do it. You want to either draw one of the Ancient Gear Golem, and you want to have another Ancient Gear Golem in your hand, because you can summon him with the skill. Use again the skill to grab a polymerization out of nowhere, and then you're going to use the polymerization to fuse the guy. Or you can summon him if you have the Hunting Hound. You can normal summon him and then use the effect to fuse without polymerization. Of course, these are the 2 roads to follow. And once you summon your guy, of course, your opponent has to pop it through battle, and 99% of the times you're gonna endure the turn just with this guy. And what you want to summon, though, is not an Ancient Gear Golem, but you want to summon a Wyvern from your deck, so that you get to have the card to your hand. And at that point, you want to have a Fortress or an Ancient Gear Golem ultimate pound. And of course, if you have this, you're gonna have the other one, and vice versa. Nothing more. And then you actually, collect the pieces for your OTK combo. These cards just can help the Necrofusion to survive and maybe summon an ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. That's pretty nice, fusing from the graveyard, but you want to summon it during your opponent's turn, so that it can attack during your turn. And the cross-dimensional duel is just to avoid destruction for your Ancient Gear Golem or the other one, but also it can be a nice combo to boost your boys and have them gain double the attack, so that's really good. Don't care about the Xyz monster, I never summoned those, so really not needed. And now I'm gonna show you a bunch of replays to show you how the deck works and how you can use all the OTK stuff, and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay against Sarah. So as you can see right there, how he was having this boost 600, so it was so easy. It actually was even easier with this. So as you can see right there, we got the hunting gun to begin with, so it was us to begin. And as I told you, the combo is of course to have the howitzer ready so that you can summon the wyvern next turn. It is a burning abyss stack, as you can see right there. So Dante of course is gonna go into the Beatrice, and then he went just for the attack. At this point they just summoned my wyvern. I could also summon the big boy that we got actually as a gift with the skill. Nothing special. Then you got the wyvern to have at this point the ultimate pound, because you already have the fortress in our hand. So there you go, fortress to make it untargetable. He went for the treacherous, that's fine, we don't care about that. But now at this point I can just summon my ultimate pound, and it comes also a nice situation to see together, because now that he attacks, he uses the effect of Beatrice. I don't know why, honestly. Just maybe with Halage, I don't know. I attacked, and now what happens is that the effect of ultimate pound has the priority, so I can discard a card, attack again. But what we know is that Beatrice can activate its effect and summon a burning abyss monster from the extra deck. But why didn't that work? Because with fortress on the field, your opponent cannot activate card or effects in response to the activation of ancient gear's effect. So the only slot for my opponent to activate Beatrice's effect was in chain to the ultimate pounds effect, but he couldn't because he was negated from fortress. That's how you do it, my boys. So I could just attack again. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Second duel against Yami Yugi. Let's see what we've got. We have again, it's us to begin, so pretty unlucky right there. I had a lot of duels in a row that I had to go first, so there you go. Still we have the chance to go into howitzer, and he's got reinforcement of the army too, so we're facing a warlock deck. At this point he went for a couple of guys, the Wendo that can boost itself or other warlock monsters, and then he went for the special summon guy, the Gactus. That's fine. He popped my howitzer, I could summon the guy, and then wyvern to have the missing piece. That was of course the ancient gear fortress. Then he attacked the big boy, but that's completely fine, we don't care about that. I went for the fortress. At this point actually battle ancient gear, we went for the skill, actually we just attacked. We could use the effect, as you can see right there, attack twice and then 3 times in a row, just discarding machine monster. That's just how easy it is. There you go. Here we go, my boys, a third duel against Joy Wheeler. Let's see what we have here. So we just have another Warrock deck there with the same move right there with Wento and the Gactus, but now he has a couple of back row. As you can see right there, we have everything we need for our one turn combo. Fortress to make it untargetable, just in case he has a Typhoon, so just to be sure. And then Ancient Gear Golem summon. At this point we can use the skill to make it even bigger. At this point we can just attack, concentrating current. Even with the boost, there's no way you can do that. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. We have Jim right here, triple set and a set monster, and we have the ancient gear fortress right there. I started with the hunting gown, doing some damage. I went straight forward with the ultimate ancient gear golem. That, keep in mind guys, now it is unaffected, actually untargetable, but he had the typhoon, so he could pop that. I was lucky I could summon a hunting gun from the graveyard, use the effect once again because it is not hard once per turn. Howitzer is here to inflict even more damage. At this point I attacked anyways, got the rock bombardment to actually make it to flip that face down. That was unfortunate because without the typhoon it would have been dead. So he's got the diamond direwolf to pop. He tried to pop the set monster. That's fine, because now we can summon an ancient gear golem back from the graveyard thanks with the effect of ultimate ancient gear golems. And at this point he just scoped because we have the big boy again. We still have howitzer. That's just how easy it is. There you go. Here we go, my boys. This time was Galaxy Eyes to taste the Ancient Gear RTK. It just went with nothing at this point. I went with Hunting Hound and go with Howitzer because I didn't have lethal, unfortunately, and just attacked at this point. I have a couple of cross-dimensional duels and I wanted to save my Ancient Gear Fortress for the next turn. He's got the Shuffle Reborn, as you can see right there, to go for the Galaxy Eyes, of course, then the Expedition to have the second level hate. Of course, he's gonna go for the Fallen Lord, and actually he's not going to attack. That's completely fine because you already got what we needed. He's got the Fallen Lord to negate the Howitzer, but actually, he just added a card, so he knew he couldn't negate that fortress, to be sure. And then the Ancient Gear Golem ultimate pound is ready to finish him off. Actually, he has still like 200 life points left because I didn't have a card to discard for the second attack, but he's trying to come back, but I feel quite safe with the Howitzer on the field. He's got this was one of the longest duel that I had, honestly, and he's got the Cypher Dragon that can only target my boy, not the Howitzer, but he decided to go for the Hammeradic Seas to pop some stuff. He started with the Howitzer, but he couldn't pop that, so it was a bad move. Then he went with the Cypher Blade and popped the first back row. I decided to use that to save my ultimate pound. Then he went with Foot and Dragon to pop the other back row, as you can see right there. That's fine, because actually went for the Fortress, then I can summon back my Hunting Hound. Then he went with the Cypher Blade this time to pop the other back row. So now he just started attacking. At this point, with the effect of Howitzer, I brought out a Wyvern to have the Hunting Hound again, and he popped that. We're still chilling, and I just drew why did I brought in Hunting Hound? Because I already have my boy right here, and also because with Hunting Hound I just had all the damage I needed, 300. That's why I took the Hunting Hound, because I needed anything else. But I still had a 6300 boy that was willing to attack, and they could even attack twice because I had a card in my hand. There you go. Last but not least, my boy against Jaden. Let's see what we got. He's got Neo Space and Fire Adaptation. It was pretty strange. He's got the Rescue Rabbit to begin with. In fact, it is not hero, but it's Metalfoes. So he's got all this combo, all this stuff right away with the Metalfoes fusion set from the deck. Then of course Horrical to begin with. I was expecting in Alkahest, to be honest. Summoner's Art to add another boy, another white boy, yellow boy to be honest. And then he's got the full Metalfoes Fusion, the quick play spell card to be used in my turn. Then Pendulum Summon, and he's got a pretty nice board to go through. I started with my Ancient Gear Golem, then I used the skill to grab my Polymerization. You went with the full Metalfoes Fusion, and at this point you went with the Alkahest, and there was no doubt about that. I'm gonna go with Howitzer. And you know why I used the one that I had? Because if I used only the guys in my hand, it's gonna use the effect of the Orichalk to send the Ancient Gear Golem to the graveyard. So the best choice was to fuse that one and to save him actually. So I have the Howitzer that is unaffected. We don't care about nothing. We can just attack the Alkahest and we're chilling. We have also Necrofusion, so we can summon an Ancient Gear, an Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem during my opponent's turn, during his turn actually. He went for the Mithrilium's effect, actually summon to let's see what he's gonna target with this effect. One of my back row, I went for the cross-dimensional duel. I decided to activate it even if it is unaffected, just to have in the graveyard so that eventually my Ancient Gear Golem avoids destruction. He's got still the quick play spell, then he attacked. We're chilling. We can just add the Wyvern because of course we're gonna have the Fortress to make him untargetable. Then in the end phase, Necrofusion into Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. There was no point in doing it in my turn because with Necrofusion he cannot attack, so that's why I did it in my opponent's turn. Then Ancient Gear Fortress to begin with, then we've got the normal summon of the Ultimate Pound. At this point we can just attack, boost everyone, and he can't do nothing, as you can see right there, the Mithrilium to summon another boy, but I can still attack. As you can see, I have more than lethal, actually exactly lethal, so That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So guys, I hope these tech can help some of you farm faster the event. That can be pretty annoying sometimes. I know that. So guys, I hope these helped you. Of course, if you have some questions, feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.